means putting yourself first. Number one, okay? It's not being selfish, it's being fair. If you give everything to everybody but nothing to yourself, then you don't love yourself. You got to put yourself first. So, putting yourself first means making sure you look good before everybody else looks good in your house or at the same time, or not forgetting to put yourself together. You put your kids together, you make sure your husband and stuff is where it needs to be, or your boyfriend or whatever, but then you forget about you. You put yourself last and look crazy, walking around with everybody else put together. How are you? So put yourself first. Make sure that you're happy with what you look like and feel like every day. If you're not happy with what you look like and feel like every day, then how can you love yourself if you're not even happy? You're not even making yourself happy, uh, but everybody else is happy. Loving yourself also means loving your environment. Do you like where you are in life? Do you like where you live? Are you happy? Do you like your house, your apartment, your furniture? Is your environment good? If your environment is not something that you feel comfortable in or that you feel like you deserve, you deserve more, then that's where you need to be headed. And if you're not headed there, you're going to not feel your best. If you're not headed toward your goal, you're not going to feel like you're doing anything in life, and you're not going to even be happy with yourself within. You're going to be like, dang, this is it. This is all I can amount to, or this is all I deserve. And you're not going to be happy, and you're not going to love yourself because you settled. You settled for something you don't want. Same with a man. You don't love yourself if you settled with a man you don't want, or know he doesn't want you, but you still stay. You can love yourself by, doing things for yourself, taking yourself somewhere. You can date yourself for a second, or when you're not dating other people, take yourself places. That way, when someone does ask you out on a date, you know where you want to go, what you want to do. You know, um, you know what you like and what you don't like. You know yourself. You know what you deserve and what you don't deserve. Um, you know, dress dress in a way that you've always seen yourself. If you've always seen yourself as a certain type of woman in your fantasy, in your mind, dress that way. The world is there for you to enjoy. So why go through life in a bonnet and house slippers when you can walk through life with heels, a dress, and sparkly jewels? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you do that? But women should put themselves first. It's not selfish. We've been conditioned to think it's selfish so that we end up, like pick me chicks. So we end up empty, but everybody else is full. You know, you're supposed to be full first. You're the guest of honor in any household. Yes, love every bit of yourself. Love your hair, your skin tone, your eye color, your everything. Love everything about yourself. But also understand that you can love yourself enough to alter it to feel comfortable in any situation with any type of clothing, wig, makeup on, or without it. Okay. I'm comfortable with, no makeup, curly hair and everything. If you love yourself, you're going to understand your power with makeup and without makeup. And you're going to make the best decision for your life, you know? So putting self first. Loving yourself means not putting up with BS from people, not having to feel bad for standing up for yourself, not being brainwashed by other people. If you love yourself, you wouldn't brainwash. You wouldn't let people brainwash you. If you love yourself, you don't chase men. Okay, you don't wonder why they don't want you. You just accept that they're not the one, and you move on, and you find someone who does appreciate and love you. Okay, you don't sit there and try to figure this out because he's already figured it out for you. You ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? If he's not treating you like the one, then you're not the one. You are not Neo. We're not the one. Okay. If he's not treating you right, he's not. He doesn't want to. That is his prerogative. That means you allow him to do that because you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself enough to leave. You feel like no one else is going to want you, or your ego is so high because you put so much energy into this person instead of yourself that you feel like they owe you something. Oh no, he's going to stay with me. I did A, B, C, and D for him. But what did you do for yourself? You all A, B, C, and D that you did for him should have been you should have been doing for yourself, and he should have been adding to it. If you're not doing that, you don't love yourself.